Okay, first drill here with inconsistency on that inside foot. Both Kyle and I are going to be on the right. Keep in mind, both Kyle and I are righties here. So if we have a lefty to lefty combo, obviously both lefties would be on the left side. But we're going to be in a very stationary position. We're going to go back to the basics here and really give ourselves a lot of time in this scenario, and more so just dink left foot to left foot. Keeping in mind how much time we have, keeping in mind if we should be taking it out of the air, versus taking a step back or taking it as a half volley. Just obviously know that anytime you're taking a ball in red, it should always be a lift. Anytime you, probably shouldn't say anytime, but if you have more time and you're dealing with a ball in yellow, you can start to create a bit more. But obviously keeping the theme of left foot to left foot, we're not really creating. We're just more so probably hitting more of a push dink, not as lifty.
So yeah, this is, for me personally in my game, Tyson and I play a lot, he'd be the first to agree with me. My left foot in this pattern is definitely an area that I'm vulnerable. I like to play my backhand dink with a lot of slice, a lot of backspin. I'm very comfortable doing that cross court from the left side. But when I'm on that right side over here and I'm playing the shot on my left foot, it really forces me to dial back my shot selection, hold my ground, take the ball out of the air a lot of times. But even when I do take that step back, I've got to cut out how much of that push dink that I'm playing. Most of the time, I'm resorting to playing the ball with a little bit more height, buying myself time, and it's a little bit awkward trying to get the same action on that ball going inside out cross court. So that's a little bit more higher level. Most of the time, I've been more effective just playing that lift dink style back to the middle.
I like it. Okay, rock and roll here. Okay. So left foot to left foot, go ahead.
Okay, there we go.
Okay, so nice and easy. I'm trying to find Kyle's backhand, he's trying to find mine. I'm judging the height on the ball, if I can take it out of the air, take it off the bounce. Keeping the theme of necessary lean and unnecessary. Okay, nice. Maybe as we get more comfortable here, we start going a bit more linear. Try to hit more push dinks that are a little deeper. Okay, good. But we're just redirecting that ball. Redirecting it back to the left foot, again. Good. Probably overextension there, it's okay. Yeah, very good. That last dink there obviously took the route of probably being a little lazy, didn't take a step back. Kyle found my foot, but good example there that Kyle hit a ball probably in this push, alleyway, right?
Yeah.
Or in this pressurized alley, which is like a foot from the kitchen there. Kyle hit a ball towards my foot. I can take this out of the air in red. Obviously, it takes a higher skill set doing that.
Yeah.
Or I would say, generally from a lower skill standpoint, you should be taking a step back, buying yourself a little time, and then looking to reposition after you take a step back. Know that when you take a step back, use that dominant foot as an anchor. Yeah. Right, just to buy yourself some time and not over complex things.
And I think the big thing with when to take that step back too is make sure you're assessing where the ball's coming rather than have that instinct of every time to retreat. Right. You want to make sure that the ball is going to be in an uncomfortable location where it makes sense to buy yourself some time to increase the likelihood of making the shot, making it a little easier. But if every time you're doing this, right, you're going to miss out on some balls that you could lean in and make a smaller target for your opponent.
Yeah, so we essentially want you to have three options, right? Yeah. Half volley, be able to take balls out of the air, not only so you can speed up, but also to reset back. Yep. And then the ability to take a step back and lift, and the ability to take a step back and then use a push dink by giving yourself time.
Absolutely.
Right? Let's go a couple more here. Okay, no worries, here we go. But yeah, anytime that I feel like the ball's in red, I'm always lifting up, giving myself some height, taking a step back there, taking a step back here. Okay, lift. Same thing, lift, taking a step back. Okay, but you notice how we're not trying to create a lot in here. I mean, things are very, very simple. I would say we're always leading with the knuckles. It's kind of like this knuckles to knuckles type scenario where we're going left foot to left foot. And then anytime we can take a step back, that's when we're cocking the wrist up a bit more, you know, looking to drive a bit more and probably be a bit more offensive with that dink.
Well, and I think when we take a step back, you can play two options, right?
Yeah.
So like on a couple of mine, even though it may look the same coming off the paddle, I'm intentionally trying to add more lift. Even though there is that backspin, I'm trying to get that with a little bit softer and higher net clearance. And then occasionally, if I feel like that apex really gonna sit out in front of me and I feel pretty confident, that's where I can execute that push dink a little bit more linear at Tyson's feet.